Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video. I just want to give you a very quick update. Last Friday I wasn't there because I was busy trying to do all kinds of videos and live streams, had problems with YouTube, but then I was being caught up with trading. I thought, oh well, heck it, I just have a little bit earlier weekend. Today I spent hours again on trying to go live. I might have a solution, no promises yet, but maybe tomorrow we'll finally go live. I actually just want to give you a quick wrap up from where we are right now from today. Only gonna do BTC, nothing major. Also the traditional stock markets in the United States are closed, so nothing major from there. Yes, the European markets and Asian markets were open, but no big moves. As you can see right here, we're starting off BTC USD on the weekly, and last week was absolutely mayhem again. Let's zoom in here a little bit. This thick red candle right here was the week from last week, and we went all the way here. I hope you can see it. We bounced off the 78.6 on the Fib retracement on this super macro level, all the way dating back from March 2020 to our top here in November 21. And as you can see, we also broke the 200 week EMA. We really closed underneath. That has not happened a lot so far. So yeah, I was actually really hoping that we would maybe wick below and then eventually close there, and now we are going lower again. We have not yet reached that price target of that bearish flag, but let's see how far that goes. Again, of course, then a fat red week. We're coming in pretty much oversold territories. Let me also put in the regular RSI. I hope still have space for that. Yeah, perfect. And we're seeing here 25 on a weekly RSI. As you can see here, that's actually very low. We have not seen it a lot. Also on the daily, we went as low as 20, which was quite oversold. So let's zoom in further to find out about if we can finally expect a real bounce. Well, let me take this RSI out again, because actually what I would like to show you is that you know what, let's even zoom in further. It's maybe a little bit easier. So 4 hourly. I can take this one out, by the way. Is that during the weekend we just started dumping more and more, and then during Sunday we suddenly started pumping up again, and therefore we filled right away the CME gap again that we were creating, as you can see here. So the price is going down, therefore there's a CME gap to the upside, therefore it's green. And as you can see, during Sunday we just started pumping up again, and now we're kind of going sideways. But this was quite the move up. 17. Wait, let me see. Oh, sorry. This was even more. 17.7. Sorry. Fat hands, almost 20% from the bottom to the top. But to be honest, I absolutely did not dare to catch this falling knife, and now we're seeing that the price is kind of going sideways. This is a rising wedge, the white lines that I draw earlier today. I was like, well, this could be actually a very nice trading pattern, but you can see that we already broke out here on the outside. This is actually a very premature breakout. Usually then this pattern is not so valid, so let's just take this out. This fake blue line, as you can see, that is the 200 week EMA, and we are trading still below. I quickly draw in a few horizontal lines. Those are yesterday high, our daily open. This yellow line all the way from the left to right is the top from 2017. As you can see, we are kind of bouncing off there now a few times. Then the center is the previous day equilibrium. I hope I pronounce it correctly. That's just exactly the middle between yesterday's high and yesterday's low. And then here at the bottom you see yesterday's low. And again here, it's very clear to see what a huge move we made from the lows to the highs, almost 16%. There's a few things that I'm looking out for when it comes down now for the next few trading days, and that is that this hourly finally went into the green when it comes down to the money flow, and that took in total, let me see, 10 days and 20 hours. So let's say almost 11 days if we don't count this little bit of green that we see here at the bottom. 11 days of out of red money flow on the hourly. I cannot remember whenever I have seen that on the 4 hourly. So in other words, on the bigger time frames, we are still very much in the red. We here have 11 days and 12 hours, so this will easily reach 12, 13, 14 hours before we maybe go into the green. But I think actually it might take much longer. As you can see, oh actually sorry, let's go back one more time to the 4 hour. Right now printing a red dot. Yes, that money flow is finally coming up a little bit, but this could just also zigzag a little bit, why we are not really going higher. At this moment the VWAP is pointing down, the RSI as well. They are a little bit split, so maybe it loses a little bit of strength, but yeah, today was a little bit tricky because the US markets were closed, and on this market structure with all the pumping up, I actually want us first maybe to go lower before we eventually decide to go higher again. This is a perfect golden pocket here, just underneath the 19,000. If we were traced to here, that would be nice. And then I would like to see something like a bullish divergence on the 12 minute, half an hour, and then go higher again. We could also easily place this this bottom on a different level, so let's do it here. Then you also have your golden pocket, of course, a little bit higher, or have it here, and then you're seeing that right now we bounced off that golden pocket, as you can see perfectly, that we just went lower, and then now it's just bouncing off on the 3 hourlies. And then here also the money flow going now finally a little bit in green, food going higher, RSI is going higher, so far that looks good. On the very micro time frame, we also have a few very nice trading setups for the day, so I have to say that the levels are being extremely respected in the last day, maybe two. I haven't been trading in the weekend, but I saw a lot of traders that were super happy with how everything is setting up right now. So then we are actually just dumped down to the 78.6, and now we're in the golden pocket, and of course also on the other way around. No, I need to do it like this. Yeah, so then you could say, hey, you know what, actually then we still have some room to go, maybe to go to the daily open. That would make a lot of sense right away here in the golden pocket, and then going lower again so that the price does something like this. That would absolutely make sense. I did a few scalp trades that worked out pretty okay today, so I'm happy with that. But on the lower time frames we do see then a lot of bearish setups. For example, here on the 12 minute today, this one is maybe the most interesting that I'm going to show you, is that I'm sorry for this indicator, I hope you guys can still see it. You're having a higher high here on the price, and you're seeing that the momentum waves is making a lower high, and also that the money flow is coming down, and rebounds off that 21k, and right away just a very harsh rejection going lower, and that just shows that the bears are still pretty much in play and can push the price down whenever they want to. It also kind of makes sense, like I said earlier, because we just pumped up so much from the bottom that if we having pumps that are being sold off to, it makes sense. Overall, like on the bigger time frame, I would say I hope maybe, just maybe, we are finally getting a green week again. We have this tiny green week here, but it is actually almost nothing. Maybe up to the 200 week EMA, or a little bit higher to that macro kind of golden pocket. It will be nice, the 26,500. For now, I would just really take it by a day. I don't have any trades open during the night unless I'm in a really good position. But what I actually just want to show you is that the smaller time frames, so the 12 minutes, the 5 minutes, and all that kind of good stuff, has shown bearish divergence quite a lot. And we're actually very well tradable, but then on the higher time frames it looks like we are curving back up again. And as you can see here, also the money flow is just going lower in the red. Also the momentum waves here on the bottom, here in the bottom, are getting more and more into the red again, and usually or sometimes they flow over to the bigger time frames. Also here on the 10 minute we kind of see the same. So that is then of course a sign that you kind of need to watch out. But then on the bigger time frames, again on that 4 hour, see the money flow curving up again. Yes, we have the red dot, but let's see how far that will take us down. And also on the hourly, we're finally now in the green. So it is a little bit of a mixed signal. Therefore I would say be very careful. If you are trading, really have your horizontal levels in your screen and take your profit. I also had some problems today with the high volume node, the point of control, daily open, golden pockets that were constantly moving. Yeah, it was just very tricky. Eventually we have nice price action, but it was actually pretty tricky. There were a lot of moments where you could say, well, now I'm going into short or going long, or whether it's different time frames told a different story. So it was a nice day for me, but it was a very tricky day. Quickly want to move over to the dollar index. There we see today a lot of sideways actions after that big wick from last week. Money flow also here is going down. We do have the momentum wave curving back up. A little bit of split RSIs. Let's see how far it takes us. I think sideways action and then going higher again. I think that the dollar index is just going to rally up higher and higher. Here on the hourly, it's also a bit of a mess. We're seeing the money flow higher, lower. Also momentum waves just dancing around that zero line, not really having direction. So for today, the DXY index was not really a good leading indicator. Again, tomorrow are the markets open. Then we'll try to do a live stream as well. If you like these kinds of videos, although they're maybe a little bit messy like today, then please do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, click the bell, click all so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. And also feel free to check out the links in the description. Then I see you guys very soon again in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.